guys, so I won't any lipstick on my teeth. I don't think I do I? So today's video is going to be 10 easy hairstyles. So if you're still working and you're doing Zoom calls and you just want to quickly shove your hair up but for it to look quite decent, or if you are still going to work, if you're one of the key workers, if you are, thank you so much. So we thought we would make a video just to show you how to create 5 easy hairstyles. So I'm doing 5, Izzy is doing 5, so together that is 10. And yeah, I hope you really enjoy it. So before we start, please make sure you subscribe to us, make sure you like this video if you enjoy it, and comment below just anything, show us some love, tell us what you would like us to do in the future, and yeah, I think we can just get into the video. So the first hairstyle I'm going to do is just some super easy French braids going all the way down each side, but these are going to be inverted. Is that the right word? I think that's the right word. So inverted French braids. So I will show you how to do that. Basically the braid is going to be on the outside, and it'll just look really, really pretty going down the side of my head. So what you want to do first, have I got hairy armpits? I feel like I always do this. I don't think I do. So what I'm going to do first is just grab, what I do is grab a section of my hair up here, and then get sort of like my 3 fingers and just sort of like get 3 sections. So I've got one there, and one there. So I get 3 sections like that. And then what you're going to do, usually when you do a braid, you would like go over, wouldn't you? But to do the inverted braid, you just need to go under. So it's basically just doing the opposite of what you would normally do. So just go under and then go under. And while I'm doing it, I sort of usually pull these quite tightly. Then you just want to grab another section and just keep going under like that. So grab another section as you go, place it underneath, grab another section as you go, place it underneath, and just keep repeating those steps. So just keep going underneath. So when you get around to the front, just make sure you're grabbing sections at the front so the plait goes backwards, if you know what I mean. So always make sure you're sort of directing your hair backwards, because that is the way you want it to go. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on repeating those steps. Now if you wanted to, you could leave it there and create like a ponytail and have it just like, so you've got a plait going down and then have it as a ponytail. I think that would look really, really cute, but I'm just going to carry on the steps because this is a braid tutorial. Oh god, have I lost the sections now? Hang on, let me just get my sections back. There we go. Sorry if I'm looking in my viewfinder, which is up here. That's kind of my mirror right now because I haven't got a mirror small enough to balance on my chair that I've got next to me. So I'm just getting a tiny little elastic and just tying that around the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side. So the other side is now done. So what I usually like to do now, I don't really like it looking super tight. That bit's really annoying me, but we're just going to leave it. Let's just cope with it. So what we're going to do now is, instead of having it really tight, what I do is I just pull the sections out just to make it quite loose, and it makes it look super, super pretty. So usually I'll just pull one section out, and I'll just do that with the other side. And then if you want to, you can just pull some bits from the front so it looks quite messy and boho-y. So I'll just pull bits from my fringe, just pull those out there. And there you have it. Really super, super nice, messy braid.
So here is the next look. I usually do this like when my hair's quite greasy basically. So I only washed it yesterday, so it's probably gonna be really fluffy, but I'm basically gonna do like a low bun at the back of my neck. I always used to do it with the middle part in, but I've just recently started doing it with a side part, which I find is a little bit more flattering for me. So excuse me if I keep looking over to the side because I've got another mirror. So I'm just going to do not too far over, just like a little bit of a side part. I am really not the best when it comes to hair, so please excuse me. I feel like Lottie's is going to be a lot better. My hair just doesn't want to behave today because, like I said, I only washed it yesterday, so yeah, it's a bit fluffy. Right, so like that. That's pretty straight, that'll do. And then I get my hairbrush I always use is a tangle teaser. I like to really get it as flat as possible. Then I'll tuck it behind both my ears and get just a normal hairband. It's kind of pull it all obviously just back to like the back of the nape of my neck because I like to have it really low, so keep brushing it, making sure it's as smooth as possible. And then when it comes to the back bit, I kind of brush it almost like diagonally rather than straight back because then it kind of cuts off the parting at the back. So I just make sure that this bit at the front is really nice and flat. Try and get the hairband around basically as many times as I can so it's really tight. And then I will get my hairspray. This one is really good. It like glues everything down. I have so many flyaways. So I will spray it over and then just go over again. Smooth it with my hands. Just get like all the little fluffy bits that kind of stand up in the middle. And then when it comes to the front, I will kind of get someone that makes my hands all sticky and rank, but I'll get a little spoolie. I will get this and kind of brush it down so it's really nice and flat. And just do the same with the front. So as you can see, that is really nice. Well, it's as slick down as we're going to get when my hair doesn't really want to behave. So most of the time, or you can leave it in a pony, but most of the time, because I'm a big scrunchy fan, I will get, this one's just from Primark, it's like a khaki one, I love it. And I will just then grab this and wrap it around and make it a bun. So I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I just prefer a bun to a ponytail most of the time. I'll wear this a lot of the time, like when I'm working, which obviously haven't been working for a little while, but when I am working, this is really nice for work just because it gets everything out of my face. And yeah, so this is the finished look.
Okay, so this next hairstyle is super easy. It's basically a really messy bun sort of on the top of my head with my fringe down and bits from the side sort of pulled out. It's super messy, so not precise at all. So yeah, let's get started. So what you want to do is I just leave my front bits out and I basically just literally grab parts of my hair . So what I'll do is I'll just grab bits, but you can always pull sections out afterwards. So these are really, my fringe is like needs cutting, it's so long. But what I usually do is I'll get it really messy on the top of my head. So just don't be precise with it, literally just grab sections like so. So yeah, just grab random sections. What you want to do is just get it onto the top of your head and literally just spin the bun around like this. Don't do it very tightly. Get your elastic band or your hairband, get your hairband and literally just shove it around. I do it usually like 3 times, just so it's quite secure. And then what I do is just pull the bun out like so, so it looks super messy. And then usually what I do to mess it up even more is just pull sections down from the side. So what you want to do is pull sections out make it look super messy. I think this would look nice for a formal occasion, I think, as well. So if you're going to a wedding or something and you just want a really quick and easy updo, I think this looks really super effective. If you are using the hairstyle for like a formal do, or you want to wear it out all day, if you're going on a day out, then I would just spray some hair. I'm not going to spray hairspray on it right now because obviously I'm going to do some more hairstyles, but what I would usually do is just spray it all over the bun and kind of like pat it down, and then just get some little sections here that you would want sort of like tucked away as well. But yeah, that is the messy bun.
My next one is another bun just to get all the hair out of my face, which I basically do every day. So you just want to brush all your hair back and then start gathering it up. You want to grab it kind of to the back of your head because it's going to be in the middle rather than high. So just brush all the hair back to get it as smooth as possible. You've probably noticed that all my hairstyles are very easy. I don't really do anything that complicated. I'm not very good at it, so. And then grab a hair tie. So yeah, it's not at the nape of my neck like how my parting bun was, it's kind of in the middle. Just keep pulling it all back, and then you want to do this one really tight as well. And then get some more hairspray. So that is all back. I mean, you can also leave this in a ponytail. I actually do quite like it as a pony as well. But what I will normally do is just back brush the bun a little bit so it looks crazy again. And then just swirl it round in a little bun. Grab like a thinner hair tie and pull it out a little bit. I mean, mine doesn't go into a very good bun because it's really short, but yeah. That is that one done. It's just a nice hairstyle just to get all your hair out of your face again. So yeah, that is the finished result of that one.
Okay, so the next hairstyle is going to be space buns. So I haven't done these in a while, so bear with me. I'm hoping they're going to go okay. But space buns with my fringe down. I do like to keep my fringe down, but you can have it up as well. If you want it up, literally just scoop your fringe up as well as the rest of your hair whilst you're doing it. So what I'm going to do first is I have my hair sort of as a side parting, so I'm just going to make sure that at the back it's parted okay. And I'm just going to keep this side over here. So what I do is I keep my fringe down like I did with the bun, and I literally just comb some of this backwards. So get it going backwards. I need my roots done so badly. Chelsea, if you're watching this. And then I literally just grab that section of hair, make sure it's all in one little ponytail, keep this to the side. And then what I do is basically, like I did with the bun, literally just spin it round like so. And then I'm just going to grab a hair tie. You can use a bobby pin, you can use a little elastic, but I haven't got them at the moment. And then I'm literally just putting it into a cute little bun like that. Now I'm going to do the other side. So that's the other one done. So like with, you can just leave it like this, you can tuck your fringe behind, that might look quite cute. But with the other one, I like my, as you can tell, I like my hairstyles quite messy and pulled out. So I would usually just like pull out sections from here, literally just like mess the space buns out a little bit, get them quite big, make it quite boho-y, just literally pull sections out. Don't be too precise with it. So I'm just going to backcomb my fringe again so it looks quite messy. And there you have it, really cute space buns. I think this is really nice for a festival. I mean, I don't think any festivals are going on this year, but maybe next year. Yeah, super cute space buns. You can put some glitter in your parting. What I would say is if you're doing it on, if you have a side parting like I do, obviously you're gonna have less hair on this side, so just make sure you wrap this bun round quite widely before you put your bobby pin on or before you put your elastic and then pull it out, just so it sort of tries to look even to your left side, if you know what I mean. But yeah, super easy, really, really quick.
So my next one is a lot easier when my hair's a bit longer, but I do still do it now. It's a little bit shorter. It's basically a really high bun. So yeah, like I said, my hairstyles are very basic because I'm just really not that good at anything to do with hair, so they tend to be pretty easy. But I feel like that's what everyone likes, isn't it? Easy hairstyles, easy and quick. So I basically brush it all back to get rid of my parting, and then I'll flip my head over and gather it all up, or as much as I can, because obviously loads of it's fall out the back because my hair is a bit shorter. Yeah, dropped most of it, great. I feel like I'm having a facelift. Okay, so just keep kind of scraping as much as I can. Right, so I think that's as much as I'm going to get into the ponytail. So then grab another a hairband again. I do like to do this one quite tight. So really tight pony. So you literally feel like you've had a facelift. Right, so that is my ponytail. It might be a little bit bumpy, but that's fine. We can get over that. My hairstyles are never perfect. And then I will grab quite a few like bobby pins, slides, because obviously I've got all this bit at the back. So what I tend to do is grab it all and just pull it up and like twist it, and then just pin it to the back so it then hopefully stays there. Flip my pony back over, and then I will get, actually I don't want to use that scrunchie. Right, I'm going to get this one which is like velvet. For some reason this tends to work better. I put this over my ponytail, so I'll double it over and put it like that. Then you want to get your pony and just like back brush it just to give it a little bit more texture, so it looks really mental. And then I basically, see, this is going to be difficult because my hair doesn't want to stay down. So obviously it makes your hair, because you've got the scruncher, that makes it look a lot like thicker in the bun than what it would do. So you just keep playing around. I'll add quite a few hairbands. Just keep playing around with it. Just kind of obviously like manoeuvre the hair around. And then get some hairspray and get all these little I feel like this bun is very like Molly May from Love Island inspired, when everyone was obsessed with her bun. Obviously she's got a lot of extensions in her hair, so mine doesn't quite go as big as that, but I feel like the scrunchie works quite well, you know. And it tends to stay, like I've worn this all day before. I mean, it does make your head hurt a bit because it's obviously really tight, but yeah, that is pretty much done. I will just kind of get my little baby hairs and just make them look a bit flatter. But yeah, that is my bun.
Okay, so my last hairstyle is basically going to be half up, half down, but with my fringe sort of tucked to the side. This looks really, really slick and really, really pretty, and I think it looks very 60s with the flicked out ends. So yeah, this is one of my favourite hairstyles, I would say. So let's get into it. Sorry, that was my hair strainers. Grab what section you would like to have behind your ear, so don't make it too thick because it'll just keep falling out from above your ear. So I would say about that sort of size. Then I will just grab my hairbrush and literally just like pull your hair back. So I would say I want about that much up. Let me just sort of test just to make sure you're happy with that amount. Grab it and pop it as high as possible. I like mine super high, you don't have to have it really high. And literally just grab yourself a hairband with hairs all hanging off of it, because I've been doing loads of hairstyles, and just shove it up in a nice little ponytail. I like to have mine quite tight. This is probably the only hairstyle I like to have tight. So then I would just pull it so that it looks like that. Then what I do is just grab this front section of hair, tuck it behind my ears, but make sure it's really super smooth and super slick. And then I would just use my bobby pin just to secure that behind my ear, like so. So I just pop that behind there so that's nice and secure and in place. To make this even more effective, what I usually do is just grab my straighteners, my GHDs, and literally I just make sure that's all super straight. But then what I do is I literally just flick it out to the side like this. Just flick it out so that it's like sort of curled at the bottom. So make sure you're turning your straighteners at sort of a 90-degree angle so it's sort of curled at the bottom. I think this makes it look like very 60s and like retro, if you know what I mean. So yeah, just do that on the other side. And then just do the same with your little ponytail as well. So just grab each section and just literally curl the ends upwards. So yeah, just to finish it off, I will either grab hairspray and just really smooth down those top bits, or I will grab my, I don't know how to pronounce this, Umberto Gianni Weatherproof Curls Finishing Cream. So this is sort of like a defrizz cream. So I would just grab a tiny bit of that, rub it through my fingers, and literally just sort of like smooth down my hair. So this can be used on dry hair. And then literally just run it through the curls at the bottom, tighten that up. And yeah, there you have it. Half up, half down with your fringe behind your ear.
My next one is a classic. I'm sure everyone has done it at some point. I'm going to do a very easy half up, half down, which is like literally one of my go-tos. I wear this all the time. It's really good if your hair's like getting, like you're needing to wash it a little bit and it's getting a little bit greasy up here, because it hides that. So yeah, I tend to take it about here, so like an inch or so above my ear, and I go quite, I don't go back, I go more like up. So grab all the hair, as you can see. It doesn't need to be too neat kind of around the back, but yeah, I'm sure you can see there I've kind of parted it. Don't know, I've explained this so much, I'm sure everyone's done this. And then I just grab my brush, brush the rest of it back, and just keep, God, that is tight. This is another one. I mean, you can wear this really tight, and you can wear it loose, so it looks quite nice either way. Yeah, then you grab, I get like a little bit of a thinner hair tie, depends how much hair you've got really, how thick it is, but I can use like the slightly thinner ones now, my hair's a bit shorter. So yeah, and then I will just pull the ponytail, and that is pretty much it. Literally the easiest hairstyle ever. And then I will grab some hairspray again, like I do every time, and just make sure, because I get all these, like, I'm sure you can see there, these little like flyaway baby hairs. My baby hairs are just out of control. And I will get my spoolie again and just kind of brush them up. I do sometimes like to, sorry if you can hear my dog, I think she's having some sort of barking contest with next door. Next door's dog, obviously. I do sometimes like to add a scrunchie to this as well, which looks quite cute, so I will literally just double it over and pop that on. So yeah, I wear this one all the time. It's really cute, really easy. I feel like it makes you look like you've made more effort than what you actually have. So yeah, that is the finished result of that one.
Okay, this next hairstyle is basically just a French braid going from the top of my head down sort of my crown area, and then I'm just going to secure it in place with a little bubble so that you've got a little ponytail at the back. This is such a cute little hairstyle. You can pop some glitter in if it's festival season or if you're on holiday, but yeah, it's super effective and really, really pretty. So to begin this hairstyle, you just want to basically just comb back your hair, because you want your hair to be going backwards whilst you're plaiting it. So I would just grab the section, the sort of how wide you want the section to be, how wide you want your plait to be, with your two fingers, literally just grab like that. Yeah, so for this, sorry, you won't have your hair in a parting, it'll literally all just be backwards. So I'm just going to play around with that just to make sure I've got the amount of hair that I want for that. So I'm just going to comb that through. Then what you want to do is just part that section into 3 parts, and you're basically just going to do what you did when you did the French braid. Okay, so we're just going to pop the outer sections underneath the middle section, so that goes underneath there, that goes underneath there, and whilst we're going, you need to grab sections from the side. Okay, so once you've grabbed an extra little bit of hair, you just want to pop that underneath there like that. Make sure you're grabbing your hair super tight whilst you're doing this. Grab another section, pop that underneath the middle section like that. Yeah, so when I get to the back section, I usually don't add any more hair. I literally just like to get hair from the front. So once I've got enough of a braid, grab one of my hair ties. Yes, then you just want to tighten that ponytail like that, and then I would literally just go in and mess it up. So just pull the plait apart, literally just pull each section of the plait, and it will really, really mess it up. I think this just looks super, super pretty. And just gives a bit of texture. Okay, maybe don't pull it that much, but you know what I mean. So yeah, and it literally just gives a bit of texture to the plait, makes it look really, really thick, and yeah, makes it look super messy and pretty. If your fringe is quite grown out and you want it backwards, this could be a really good hairstyle for you, just to keep your hair out of your face. So really, really pretty. You could pop some little glitter there if you're going to a festival, but I think it's really simple and really effective.
So this one I literally love. I need to do this more because it's so cute. So I'm going to start off by getting a middle parting again. There we go. So it's basically just a twist on like a half up, half down. So we'll start with one side, so you want a little bit less hair than what you do with a half up, half down. So I'm going to start from about here and just pull up that much hair. And then I will grab like one of these little elastics rather than a hairband. And just make a little kind of pigtail. Like that. Which I just think is so cute. So yeah, you want to obviously do exactly the same on the other side. Obviously you can use normal hairbands for this, but I feel like they can be a bit thick when you've only got a tiny piece of hair, if that makes sense. You might not, the pigtail might not lay as well. So yeah, and then I'm just going to put that one into a little pigtail there. I literally love this. I need to wear it more because I just think it's so cute. It's a little bit different to the normal half up, half down, but it gets all your hair out of your face. This would also look really cute with space buns. I'm not really sure if they suit me very well, but yeah, you could like back brush this and then like twizzle it around into little buns. Oh, actually that does look quite cute, doesn't it? This would obviously also look really nice if you had like wavy, if you like made your hair curly or wavy or something with a little bit more texture through it. That would look really nice as well. But yeah, I love this one. I'm just gonna add a little bit of hairspray. If I had some root spray, I'd probably spray this bit because I look like I'm going bald a bit there, but oh well, what can you do? Spray all the little fluffy bits down again. This is the finished result. Super cute. This would look really cute with some like little braids up there. I mean, I can't do braids, but yeah, it would look cute. Yeah, this is the finished result of that one. So that is the end of our 10 easy and quick hairstyles. I hope you found it helpful or useful. I mean, I, for definite, am not great at hair. I'm sure Lottie's will be better than mine, but yeah, they're just quick and easy. And yeah, we hope that you found it helpful. Please let us know if you've got anything else you'd like to see from us and pop it in the comments below. And we will see you really soon for another video. Thank you, bye.